Have you ever wondered about the President of the United States?
Nope.
Well, we have all the answers for your questions.
K.
It all starts with two people from different political parties that campaign against each other, John Doe and Jose. The majority of the states love John Doe, and he has the popular vote. However, Jose was the one who won the election and became president.
Wait, but John Doe had more votes. Why didn't he win?
Well, let me tell you, the people of the states don't directly vote for the president. That is decided by a small group of electors in each state. These electors receive what the people of their state voted for. With this info, they decide which candidate will get all their votes. Also, the electors don't necessarily have to vote for the candidate that the people want. Every state has a different number of votes, depending on the population of the state. For example, California has the most votes at 53. There is a total of 435 total votes. You see, John Doe only ended up with 217 votes, and Jose had 218 votes, so he won the election.
I think I get it.
According to Article 2 of the Constitution, the President controls the executive branch from the President of the United States to the Vice President, all the way to the Cabinet.
Is that the only power the president has?
Though this isn't the only power that the President has. He has many more powers, including emergency powers. The President is the Commander-in-Chief in the Army and Navy of the United States. In emergency situations, the President's powers can change according to the Constitution if there is a great threat to the public safety of the state.
What is an example of a president using emergency powers?
An example of a U.S. president using emergency powers is Franklin D. Roosevelt. He went through with emergency powers in World War II. He was able to pass these laws in time of emergency in World War II because, according to Congress, the Supreme Court permitted him to respond to the emergency of war.
I heard that the president is allowed to pass and veto laws. Is that true?
The president also has the ability to pass and veto laws. When a bill is presented to the president, he or she has the choice to either veto or pass that bill. If the president believes that the bill or law is perfect and needs no further revisions, then the president will pass the bill, which will then become a law. But if the president does not like the bill that was presented to them, they can choose to pass it back down to be revised and modified.
Is that the only powers?
Though these aren't the only powers that the president has. Other powers include the power to enforce laws, nominate and appoint federal judges, make recess appointments, and deliver the State of Union to Congress, which the president usually does annually.
Wait, why not have more than one president? Like 3 or 10?
Good question, and I have a good answer for you. During the development of the Constitution, the founding fathers, such as Alexander Hamilton and John C. Calhoun, noted the possibility of having multiple presidents or a plural executive. They believed that while a possibility, the overall result of having multiple executives would not be as beneficial as a single executive.
I like the idea, though. Are there any other countries with more than one executive?
Yes and no. In Texas and the United States, there are multiple executives within the state government. This is so that the governor would not have the majority of the power in the state. The only executive that the governor can appoint is the Secretary of State. Other than that, the rest are independently elected. Also, other officials in the state do not have to answer directly to the governor. But in a more broad perspective, there is a government system that does have multiple executives in charge. That system is called an oligarchy. An oligarchy is a government in which the head position is shared among an enclosed group of elite people. They are considered elite because of either heritage or a mass possession of money or resources. A government can be considered oligarchic if the government seems that it is only ran by people of a certain status or economic class.